Good evening, everybody. Joe Collins here, congressional candidate, California's 43rd District. I want to welcome you to our first live radio, digital radio, and live stream, Real Talk Radio. And we're going to have a really good time tonight. I appreciate everybody who showed up. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. The love that we've been getting from across the country. I appreciate everybody who's came in to support us, and you guys are special. But before we start the show, you know, we never start anything without allowing God into our life first. So I have someone on the line right now who's very special to me, very, very special. She's known me since I was a little boy. Her name is Wanessa Monk. And not only has she known me since I was a little boy, she's also been a mentor to me as well. From the time when I moved to Texas all the way up until now, through the time I've been in the military. So I want her to come on this show right now and give us a prayer. She also just started a business. I support our local businesses. She's out in Dallas, Texas. So if you're in Dallas, make sure you listen to her, and she's going to tell you all the information about her business. Wanessa, are you there?
I am here.
Oh, my gosh. It's so wonderful to hear your voice. Look, I appreciate you coming on to our show. What we're going to do, I just want to go ahead and break us in with a prayer, and then I want you to give some info about your business and let everybody know how it is to be an entrepreneur, especially in Dallas, Texas, through coronavirus, because I have to tell you, you and your husband are one of the brave ones.
Wow. Truly, I give God the glory. And I give him the honor for all that he is doing, even right now. So let us go ahead on and go into prayer, and then we'll go further into what it is that you want to talk about. Father God, in the name of Jesus, oh God, we come to you today as humble as we know how. First of all, God, we want to just say thank you. Thank you for all that you have done for us, all that you are doing. God, we thank you right now, oh God, for this platform, oh God, not just for myself, but for Joe and for others, oh God. I thank you right now, oh God, for what you are doing in his life. I thank you, oh God, for how you are creating him to be an example, oh God, for those who are watching and those, oh God, who are looking upon him, oh God, to do not only what he's doing, oh God, but even things better. God, I thank you right now for the doors that you're opening for those who are connected to him. God, I give you glory and I give you honor even right now, oh God, for your protection. God, I ask right now that you would keep a hedge around him. Protect not only, God, his being, but protect his mind. Protect his soul, oh God. In the name of Jesus, we come against anything, oh God, that is not like you, oh God, that may try to hinder, oh God, that in which you have created him for. God, I'm asking right now, oh God, that you would continue, oh God, to give him wisdom and knowledge from on high. Father God, allow him, oh God, to stand in the authority and the boldness that you have given him. Father God, I pray right now, oh God, even for those that are standing and in the very presence that he is in right now. Father God, I pray, oh God, that you would not only cover them, that you would protect their homes, oh God, that you would protect, oh God, their jobs. Father God, during this pandemic, you already knew what was going to happen, how it was going to happen, and what the outcome was going to be. But God, I thank you that you protected us. You have protected us, and you're continuing to protect us. And for that reason, oh God, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you right now, oh God, for this entire world, how you are creating, oh God, a strategic plan to bring us all back together in unity, God. And I thank you, and I give you glory, and I give you honor. God, I pray right now that you will answer, you will manifest all of these things that we are asking right now in your darling son, Jesus' name. And it is so, and so it is. Amen and amen.
Amen. When we get back, I want to ask you some questions. We're about to take a commercial break. You guys stay tuned.
If Ernest Hemingway was alive today, would he say this to you?
Shakespeare, Mark Twain, Edgar Allan Poe, all great writers. And after reading your book, I simply must add you to the list.
Wait, you don't have a book yet. So make a free call to Page Publishing. Their expert staff can help you turn your book idea into a real book, a masterpiece that could someday make the bestseller list in hard copy and digitally all across the world. Page Publishing can help you completely take your idea for a book, write it, and publish it. So if you want to join the ranks of some of the most famous authors in the world, call now for a free information kit. Turn your book idea into publishing gold. Make a free call right now to Page Publishing.
800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. 800-378-3212. That's 800-378-3212.
I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I love you, I love you, I love you. Until I find the way
Today. All right, welcome back. Welcome back to Real Talk Radio. So, Wanessa, you were able to open up a business during coronavirus. So really quick, as an entrepreneur, you and your husband, you guys are brave. Tell us what it's like.
Actually, it is, as a believer, let me say it from a believer stance and then from a natural stance. As a believer, it's not fearful, because I believe that I'm covered. I believe that all is well. However, on the other side of it, people fear. People fear to come in for the simple fact because of the coronavirus. It's difficult, Joe. It's very difficult. But I don't worry. I believe that God has allowed this to happen for me, just to allow people to understand that in spite of the pandemic, he's yet still moving. He's yet still making things happen. My husband being a pastor, that they shut down the churches, but yet and still, when they finally opened it up, we were yet still going on. We were still doing what it is that we were called to do, that we were charged to do. Have we gotten slack behind it? Most definitely. Is it difficult? Yes, it is. Is it frustrating? Most definitely. However, at the very end of the day, we stand. We believe in God, that God has not given us the spirit of fear, but power, love, and a sound mind. So in this time right now, Joe, we're basically just loving God, loving the people, understanding where they are, and just trying to encourage them as everything that's going on around us. We just try to encourage them. So is it hard for any entrepreneur out here? Yes, it is. However, to God be the glory, I am essential because my business is a nutritional coffee shop. So because it's
hey,
a
go
nutritional coffee
really
shop.
quick. I gotta bring in another guest. Go ahead and give everybody your social media tags and an address to your business. So if they're in Dallas, Texas, they can come out and support you.
If you're in Dallas, my address is 3207 West, WEST, Camp Wisdom. That's Dallas, Texas, 75237. You can reach me at Java Lavender Coffee and Music on Facebook. Even on Instagram is Java Music Lounge. My own very personal social media page is Wanessa Monk. So you can reach me in all three.
All right, thank you. God bless. Now, I want to introduce you guys to my two very special guests. I have right next to me Disaster, international battle rapper, producer, actor, Mr. Everything. And also I have the one and only, the great actor and author, Isaiah Washington. Isaiah, are you there?
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Hey, look, I appreciate you guys coming into my first show. This is very important to me. Everybody who I have on this show is important to me. I want to get into some free-flowing conversation. Hey, look, Disaster, tell us a little bit about yourself. Let people know who you are.
All right, so first of all, for those who are not familiar with what I do, I'm a battle rapper. I take pride in saying that instead of saying rapper. Battle rappers are quite different than rappers in the industry. We are not controlled by any machine. We're actually the last grassroots movement in hip-hop that's left, that's untampered with by the big fucking tentacles and arms of the corporate establishment. You know what I'm saying? Sorry about that. About the corporate from the corporate establishment. So our grassroots movement, which has a lot of cussing in it too, obviously, so we have to watch our language. It's built on freedom of speech and just, those are our those are our values, you know what I'm saying?
I got to pay for the curse words.
Yeah,
I'm
my
a
bad.
sailor, so I got to stop too.
Y'all got to let me know beforehand on that.
But that's good, man. I appreciate you. Tell everybody what your ethnicity is.
So I'm Lebanese, you know what I'm saying? And
Wow.
from Lebanon, so that's in the Middle East for those of you guys who don't know. And I came over here to this country. I was born here, but my parents immigrated over here, and I lived over there for a long portion of my life.
Nice. Isaiah, tell everybody about you. Let everybody know who you are, because I don't think people realize who you are.
I'm just a human being, baby. I'm a human being that sees right and wrong, that sees the good in human beings, sees the bad in human beings. I'm an observer. I'm an artist. I've pretended to be an actor, although my acting has always been my activism. I've always tried to represent melanated people in a powerful, excellent way, even in the opportunities to have me play so-called villains or bad characters. I've always tried to put myself in a place where I resonate the true, higher part of my intellect, where you can be powerful, you can be beautiful, even if you look like you're playing a bad guy, like in Willimas Must Die or an Out of Sight, and culminating at the highest level of my intellect, playing a dark-skinned, melanated man in a very popular show around the country, around the world, in Grey's Anatomy. And when God said I was done, my service was done there, I moved on to become a producer and control my own content, have ownership, become more self-reliant, and that's relying on the Hollywood misogynist, pedophilia, the oriented rape mind culture. And here I am. And I'm a big supporter of you, and I want to say God bless you. Congratulations to your first show. I didn't know this was your first show. Yeah. They always say when you're a virgin, you always remember your first and you remember your last. So everything in between, nothing.
Oh, yeah. Look, I'm going to tell you this, Isaiah. My favorite movie that you were in, you were the best good, bad guy, controversial character I've ever seen in my entire life. And that was The 100. Oh, my gosh. It had me on the edge of my seat. But Disaster, you battle rap with one of my favorite battle rappers, Cassidy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I think we got a little beef right there, man. Cassidy was my guy. But let's talk about this right here. I want to get into the climate of the United States right now. Right. With you being from Lebanon, being Lebanese, and then Isaiah Washington being very active in what's been going on across the country. How do you guys feel about this? I'm a Republican, so I want to know how do you guys feel about Black Lives Matter? I want to know how you guys feel about all the protests. What is your stance on police brutality? And Disaster, you go first.
I mean, I definitely feel like we have a real huge police brutality issue that's been around for a long time. You can't look past the history of what police comes from. You could look all the way back to the slave patrol. You could see that they still have the same logos, and it stems from that construct, and there is definitely a problem with budgets and money and stuff, but like I don't agree necessarily with the whole abolish the police and destroy the police completely. I do believe that education, and there's a lot of things that money should be spent on instead of militarizing and giving them, LRADs, which are long-range acoustic devices, and stuff that shouldn't be used on the population and stuff that should be up for the military anyways.
So what do you think about the protest, though?
I think protesting is part of what makes us who we are, right? And I think there should never be anything against protesting. I think what happened, it was what most of us understand was a protest that was legitimately from something that actually affected people to being hijacked from people who have ulterior motives and agendas that want in on what's going on and want to use that as an opportunity to pass whatever, motives that they have, being bills, being whatever.
I can respect that 100%. Isaiah, what you thinking about?
Hey, man, as you know, I don't identify as black because it's part of a construct that's outdated for the 21st century. If I got to be black, then that means somebody got to be yellow, somebody got to be red, somebody got to be brown, and more importantly, somebody got to be white. Look in the dictionary, anything white is good, everything black is bad. It's Black Tuesday, it's black this, it's black that. Anything that's black is bad. So I'm a brown pecan, chocolate brown brother. That's my
exactly. All right. Whenever we come back, we're about to take a short break. Whenever we come back, Isaiah, I want you to get into the protest. I'm gonna start with you, and then let's see if our opinions are the same or if we differ. All right, you guys, stay tuned. We're gonna come back with that. You already know what it is. Real Talk Radio, Joe Collins.
Let's talk about your credit cards. When you first start using them, it's a slow drip. You make charges, then more charges, then bills come, and they keep coming. When you open your statements, the floodgates come pouring in. You realize you have more credit card debt than you can afford, and you're barely making the minimum payments. Wouldn't it be nice to make one affordable payment and have all your credit card bills covered? Make this free call and learn our responsible way to get your credit card bills paid and under control.
Sponsored by Consumer Education Services, a nonprofit organization.
800-876-3643. 800-876-3643. 800-876-3643. That's 800-876-3643.
CESI is not a loan company. The establishment of a debt management plan may adversely affect your credit rating. Non-payment of debt may lead creditors to increase finance and other charges to undertake collection activity, including liquidation.
Imagine this is your money and someone wants to take it from you. Who is it? The IRS. They want your money, and guess what? They can legally take it, all of it if they want. Remember, they sent you that letter that said, hey, you owe us a bunch of cash and we're going to take it from you. So what do? Fight back by letting our team of experts at the tax helpline work it out with the IRS so you can keep your money. And we're good at what we do. When you hire us, you get a team of guys on your side that know the IRS laws and will fight to save your money. So if you owe the IRS a ton of cash and you want to keep it, call right now and learn for free how we can help you put it back in your pocket.
800-932-1597. 800-932-1597. 800-932-1597. That's 800-932-1597.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644. 800-915-2644.
Really feeling this music. Really feeling this music. All right, everybody, we back and let's get right into it. Isaiah, are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here.
All right, let me know what you think about the protest, the Black Lives Matter, this whole movement. I'm not a fan of Black Lives Matter, period. You know what I'm saying? Because I think the organization started off as something that should have been innocent, but it's turned into a whole entire movement of uneducation and undirected anger. What's your thoughts on that?
Well, I reached out to Patrice Cullors. Obviously, she doesn't take my call because I'm on the blue team. I'm on the red team now. She's still on the blue team. I know Opa Tometi. I have a conversation with her, the one heterosexual, one of the founders, Alicia Garza. Both those, Patrice Cullors and Alicia Garza, are gay, and that's fine. I think that all minorities need to be fighting for their rights and for their voice, not only in this country but all over the world. There's some horrible things that have happened to people who happen to be gay, human beings, human rights. It's a human rights issue that I think that started off really, really well and was co-opted for one particular agenda, and that was to empower a transsexual group of people to say that heterosexual, potentially misogynistic people should no longer reign in power. And that's what you're seeing. It's not a socialist movement. It's an LGBTQA+ movement to say that you guys have had your time and you're not doing it the right way. The problem I have with that, if you are gay and the Bible says that it's bad, you're going to die, you're going to do this, then it's a moral issue. The issue that we're dealing with is that people that happen to call themselves gay, whatever one it is, human beings are human beings. People can be immoral in any embodiment. It doesn't matter who you are. Power is power. George Orwell said it, is that people don't care about other people. They care about pure power. And what I'm seeing is that you got a lot of people that are melanated, people running around that are actually colonized minds. Frantz Fanon broke this down in The Wretched of the Earth. If you want to get people to do your bidding, the lumpen proletariat, you get them to use their plight against them and use their emotions and get them to react. If you notice, you have Antifa, who are mostly Caucasoid people that are turning over the cars, burning down buildings, black businesses. We want to be called so-called black. Now, that has nothing to do with Black Lives Matter, because the Black Lives Matter is you also be marching for all the hundreds and hundreds of people and thousands of people in the last 15 years have been murdered in St. Louis and New Orleans and Chicago. So, no, Black lives don't matter. It's a sucker move. You're being used. Every time we're going to call white folk business get upset, they come to us. So even back to the 54th Regiment, when you were losing the battle, they come to us to fight their battles, and we end up with nothing because we don't have a plan. We don't have an ask collectively. You got 46 million people in America with $1.5 trillion of spending power, and we don't have our own political party. That's our fault.
Yep. I definitely agree with you.
The protests mean absolutely nothing to me when the history of the Republican Party had hundreds and hundreds of conservative, religious, spiritual people that were self-reliant that says if you work hard through meritocracy, you deserve and qualify to get your own. And right now we have a lot of indoctrinated people that are running around thinking it's cool, thinking it's slick, and think you're getting in power, but you're outnumbered and you're conquered people. How you going to be a conquered people? This is not the first revolution. Nat Turner got sold out by his own people. Martin Luther King, Malcolm X got killed, sold out by their own people. So what do you think you're doing? You're not doing anything but playing into the hands of an agenda that's more globalism than it is nationalism. So the protest I've seen it so many times. I was a part of a protest with Mubia Abu-Jamal. I lost that battle in 1995. I won the battle fighting against apartheid to free Nelson Mandela. I'm proud of that. I was young. I was 26. I get it. I was upset. I didn't like the way the world was treating human beings that happen to look like me. But here's the thing. Your purchasing power gives you your freedom, where now a lot of people that are melanated, they think their freedom is based in luxury. Let me tell you this. So like you said with the protests, when I see these people protest, I think the most ignorant thing about the protest is they have no end goal. You know what I'm saying? Like when we went out to Minneapolis and we protested, before we protested or had any type of demonstration, we had an agenda. Our agenda was to talk to the mayors and make sure that these guys were going to get arrested. So we was able to talk to the mayors. We was able to get a message to the DEA. We did our demonstration, and what happened, those cops who did whatever they did, who murdered George Floyd, were definitely arrested, and the charges went up. So when I see people protesting across the entire, United States and across the world, they have no message, they have no agenda. They just protesting and they expect people to understand what it is saying when they have no message.
I think that's where I should come in, and I agree with Isaiah too. I think they have the agenda already, and that's the whole thing to deal with ideological subversion, and that's where it all starts. It starts in the schools that we're paying taxes for. This has everything to do with basically our kids being taught that the globalist agenda, we are the last standing place of freedom right now in the whole world. This is a agenda that's been around for a long time, and Americans they know that basically the black vote's the most important one, pretty much. For sure. And then they need to use it for their cause.
All right, everybody, that was Isaiah and Disaster. Appreciate them coming on to the show. Appreciate your time. Like I said, this is our first show, Real Talk Radio. And make sure you guys stay tuned. We're about to take a quick break, and we're coming back with the three kings. Yeah.
This is The Entertainment Answer. The new political comedy Irresistible is a bipartisan look at how silly and out of hand elections can get. It stars Steve Carell and Chris Cooper, and Carell said this about the script.
It's really not so much about the politics themselves. It doesn't necessarily lean right or left. It's really mostly about the people who are caught in between.
Irresistible is rated R for language and available on demand starting June 26th. Remember to be safe and smart out there. For This Entertainment Answer, I'm Matt Mungle.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Legendary food critic Meryl Schindler talks about the Hill Street Cafe in Burbank, California.
The Hill Street Cafe in Burbank, California, 3301 North Glen Oaks Boulevard, open 7 days a week for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And when I say breakfast, lunch, and dinner, I mean menus that give you everything you can possibly want. I'm looking at the dinner menu here. They got every sort of sandwich and salad. And not only do they have burgers and hot dogs, but they have burgers and hot dogs made with Beyond Meat and Beyond Sausage. They have a fitness menu. They have senior dining. It is a full-service restaurant with a lot of, I should mention, very good beers and wines. And they have a back room that is semi-private, fits up to 50 people. They offer delivery through ChowNow, Grubhub, Postmates, DoorDash, and Uber Eats. They allow filming at the restaurant as well. Parking lot is great, a lot over 60 spots. It's a terrific restaurant, and I love the fact that it's something for everybody. Hill Street Cafe, 3301 North Glen Oaks, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Hi, I'm Dennis Bono. Join me every Saturday at 6 p.m. and Sunday at 3 p.m. for the Dennis Bono Show live from the entertainment capital of the world, Las Vegas. Enjoy this fun-filled hour with my celebrity friends as they perform, visit, and have lots of fun with me in front of a live audience in the showroom at the South Point Hotel. Please join me Saturday, 6 p.m. Pacific, Sunday, 3 p.m. Pacific, right here on CRN Radio and crntalk.com.
It's totally normal to be constipated with belly pain, straining, and bloating again and again.
No way.
Maybe it's occasional constipation.
Maybe it's not.
You could have a chronic condition called irritable bowel syndrome with constipation, or IBS-C. Linzess, or linaclotide, is a prescription that treats IBS-C in adults. Linzess works differently than laxatives to help relieve belly pain and let you have more frequent and complete bowel movements. Individual results may vary. Do not give to children less than 6, and it should not be given to children 6 to less than 18. It may harm them. Do not take Linzess if you have a bowel blockage. Get immediate help if you develop unusual or severe stomach pain, especially with bloody or black stools. The most common side effect is diarrhea, sometimes severe. If it's severe, stop taking Linzess and call your doctor right away. Other side effects include gas, stomach area pain, and swelling. Maybe it's not occasional constipation. Learn more at linzess.com or call 1-800-LINZESS. You may be able to talk to a doctor online. Visit linzess.com, sponsored by Allergan and Ironwood.
Down, they should be up high. You ain't trying to sit down, no night. And I know your wrist down, you ain't worried about time. Trying to get a grip now, this gal grab my hand
and I love it too. You know what I'm saying? Like the music has been riding all day and I love it. Hey, everybody, welcome back to Real Talk Radio. Now, this is the hour that everybody's been waiting for, the Three Kings. I have here Major Wilson, Robert Foster, Major Williams. Wow. Major's running for he's going to be running for the governor of California in 2022. Yes. So I'm really excited to have him here. Robert Foster, my campaign manager, also LAGOP consultant. These are the men of the hour. Now we can answer a lot of questions that people have been wondering. Part of those questions is, what in the entire HE double hockey sticks have we been doing across the United States, man?
Grinding.
Are we Black Lives Matter? Do we support Black Lives Matter? Are we Democrats, Republicans? Why are we working for our communities?
Go ahead, Major. Go get it.
We working. First of all, I just want to say congratulations on the show.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate congratulations on running a great, stellar campaign. We're super proud of you. We're going to continue to support you. But in regards to the Black Lives Matter, we support Black lives. We support all people. We don't support the organization. We kind of stand aligned when it comes to that. I'm happy we were all able to go out to Minneapolis and stand in solidarity and be advocates for peaceful protests and whatnot. And then we're stepping outside of the norms in regards to, we're not just talking about it. We're not being online. We're actually going out there and being with the public. And that's beautiful.
Good.
And on my end, I mean, I just get a chance to hang out with nice guys.
You don't got a choice, though. You gotta go.
I have to go.
You gotta go.
I mean, you realize the call came to me at 12 o'clock at night.
Yeah, because I called you.
And it was actually 12:01.
And I called Major at 12:30.
Right.
Yeah.
And we're going to Minneapolis.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's go.
And the rest of our crew, too. It was like 9. And it was like 9 people out there.
And it wasn't just the 9 people. It was really unique because we had all the people set up. There were families that people have felt they have been forgotten. And shouts out to the Clark family. Shouts out to everybody who came out, to with
the Teagan family.
Exactly.
The Teagan family touched me so much, man. When I heard her story and about her husband being beat by the police and tossed in the trash compactor, I mean, I almost cried.
Even to see the imagery,
I almost cried.
Even to see the imagery of it, it was like gut wrenching. So
I kept some spare tissue. I'm not gonna lie to anybody.
But to that avail, no, we're not Black Lives Matter. We're not protesting with Black Lives Matter. We're not affiliated, nor do we support the organization Black Lives Matter. We support Black lives because we are Black and our lives matter. Not to say that anybody else's lives matter. But, we support everybody. We support the police department.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? We support
great.
as much as we can. We try to support the legislators in California, but they make it a little difficult. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of difficult.
But when we flew out, to Minneapolis, we got called out by Angela Stanton King, who's running for Congress out in Atlanta, Georgia. You guys look her up. She's a great person. She called out conservatives. Sure. And she said, if you guys are real conservatives and y'all more than about talk, then y'all need to come to Minneapolis and show solidarity with this family. And that's exactly what we did. I'm like, well, I'm a real conservative and I'm all about the action. I don't want to be the type of person that sits behind a computer screen and talk about what they go and do, because as much work as we've been putting in California, we would look like a bunch of cowards to sit behind and let this stuff happen.
Right,
so,
agreed.
So from you guys' perspective, we were able to go out there. We were able to have a demonstration. We were able to speak to the mayors, the DAs, everybody important to get them to understand what the message was. How do you guys feel about that? What was I want to know what your perspective was. I want to know what you were thinking. I want to know what you were thinking, Major.
Want me to go first? So
you're younger than me, so go ahead.
Better looking. So listen, I felt I had multiple emotions, multiple perspectives. One of them is that I was thrilled to be a part of it. So thank you for inviting me, and us going out there together to create a brotherhood, but also the purpose of what we went out there for, and the feeling that we got from the stories that were shared with us. Because when we were here, of course, we're just watching on the TV just like everyone else, and so we get a chance to personally go out there and craft our own narrative from talking to the families and talking to the peoples in the community. So for me, it was special. And, it was even more special to top it off when we left. We started a rally, Breath of Life, which was great. It started out with 500 people. By the time we finished, it was epically 30,000 people walking behind us. Yes, and then, of course, Joe put the cherry on top with his departure.
Right. The modern day Dr. King.
I got arrested and I went to jail for trying to stop people from attacking the police.
Man,
that you know what? It was not only embarrassing, but I felt like it was disrespectful. All Minneapolis did, they put out a tweet. Put out a tweet and let me out of jail after I've been incarcerated for.
They put out a tweet about that?
Yeah, we had.
That's right. They on that.
Yeah, they had the tweet that says, this is the largest peaceful demonstration, and there are also people seeing diffusing the hostility from others who want to attack the police.
Yeah.
So why did I go to jail, man?
Well, on my end, what I caught, fellas, was when we landed off the plane, you realize within a 3-day time period. We had structure.
Yeah.
And that's exactly that's why this show is going to be successful. I love it.
Yeah.
It's the way it's laid out. It had structure. So when we came off the plane, we came off running.
Right.
We went directly to the family's memorial, that was there and next to the state capitol area.
Yeah.
We hit that with Stephen Jackson and his family to support him. The next day we went to speak at the the new Black Panther rally, which was extremely successful. They were speaking on one narrative.
That was extremely awkward.
Right.
Yeah.
Because we're Republicans, they was playing F Donald Trump, and we was like, okay, this has gotten completely awkward really fast.
But once more, that shows our uniqueness.
Right.
We have our leadership is kind of like it comes with duality of thought.
But the amazing part about it is when we did speak, this is what you guys didn't catch. I don't know if y'all caught it.
Mm-hmm.
They were playing that song.
They was.
But when we got up on the stage, everybody was like, "No, turn that off."
Yeah. Right.
And
I did
everybody that was there that was listening, it was really amazing because they all were like, "Yo, they got something to
for sure."
say.
I mean, we put forth the effort.
Exactly.
Like we put forth the effort.
Not even that. We were the leadership that they weren't seeing. Because I remember we called out their legislators from the time we stepped off that plane and hit that first rally to the day we left. And what happened? We had legislators came out for the last demonstration, our demonstration, the
representatives,
and then the mayor and all his goofiness went out there a couple of days later. And what happened to that guy?
He's special.
Booed him right off.
No, they didn't boo him. They didn't just boo him, JoeCollins.
Yeah.
Shame.
They started yelling out, shame.
Shame that, man.
Unbelievable.
Well, you guys, the Three Kings. We're about to take a break. We're coming back in a little bit, and we're about to continue to talk about the efforts we've been making in South Central Los Angeles, because if it wasn't for these two dudes being able to work with me and everybody else, we need to be where we are. Stay tuned. Real Talk Radio coming back in a minute.
Joe Collins.
Joe, sir.
Here's important new information from the Diabetes Solution Center for you, a family member, or a loved one suffering with diabetes. If you have lost your provider, or if you need a provider for diabetic supplies, you may qualify to receive your diabetic testing supplies now with little or no out-of-pocket cost, regardless of your age. All you need is Medicare or private insurance to be potentially eligible. Call the Diabetes Solution Center right now for details. Just takes a couple of minutes. Our friendly, knowledgeable agents will give you free, no-obligation information, handle all the insurance paperwork, and make sure your supplies are delivered directly to your door for free.
Call U.S. Medical Supply 24 hours a day. 888-912-1332. 888-912-1332. 888-912-1332. Call right now. 888-912-1332.
How would you like to save up to $500 on your next vacation package? Any vacation package anywhere in the world. Just call Superior Travel and mention the code RADIO and save up to $500. We'll design a custom, fantastic vacation just for you with all the bells and whistles. Not some cookie-cutter vacation, but a unique, all-included vacation customized by one of our exclusive travel experts. And our service is completely free. You pay nothing more. So why waste your time? Let us do it for you. We've got over 100 years of travel experience to help create the perfect trip for you. Call now and learn how to save up to $500 on your next custom vacation. Pick up the phone, call Superior Travel, and use the code word RADIO.
800-570-9631. 800-570-9631. That's 800-570-9631.
First episode, Real Talk Radio.
Yes, sir.
Was able to have some wonderful guests, Isaiah Washington and Disaster, international battle rapper, actor, producer, Isaiah Washington, author. You guys find Isaiah Washington's website, check out his book. I didn't even know he was an author until I met him, and he told me he had a book. And I read the book, and the book was pretty amazing. I had to say so myself. So go check out his book, Disaster. Look him up on Instagram, Mr. Disaster. He's a battle rapper, and I'm going to tell you, he's really good.
Oh, he's serious.
Yeah. Right now I have Major Williams running for governor 2020, and have Robert Foster here, my campaign manager and LAGOP consultant. Now, what I want to do is I want to go ahead and get into what we've been doing for LA, because, you know, I'm a Republican, and we've been fortunate enough to not only work with Democrats and independents, but we've been also fortunate enough to work with the government of Los Angeles County to get some resources back into the community. And let me tell you how it started. As soon as we touched back down, so we left Minneapolis, and shortly after, the three other cops, they were arrested. They were put in jail. They were charged. We got back down, and they were tearing it up out here in Los Angeles. First thing that we did, Bishop Mendez, Juan Carlos Mendez, with the Churches in Action, he called me up. He said, "Hey, we're gonna have this prayer with all the faith leaders in downtown at the police station. You need to come." I'm like, "Ah, man!" First getting off the plane, shot over there. We had a meeting with the mayor. The mayor asked me. Everybody had the opportunity to talk, and so the mayor asked me what would I like to see, and I told the mayor, you know, our city was not prepared for COVID-19. It doesn't matter. This is not a issue of politics, not an issue of Democrat, Republican. It doesn't matter. COVID-19 hit Democrats as well as it did Republicans, as well as everybody else, our homeless, our seniors, our low-income families. So I asked the mayor, I said, look, it'll be great if we can get some type of investment back into our communities, so we can take care of our small business, our low-income families, our churches, who have been tremendous and giving back to our communities, the members of the church, as well as our homeless, and, you know, some money to take care of our homeless as well. And so, he was very tentative. I said, okay, we also need to start looking into the laws that can be used to target people of color in inner cities, the blacks and Latinos, as well as, the white people who live in our inner cities, Asians as well. And he said, okay, so he wrote it down. Next thing you know, what did he do? $150 million back into our community. And they started looking into the laws that they had on the police force. Looking into those laws, they found out they had officers who had a history of violence and continued violence. So we were able to have a press conference about that, and we were at the press conference, Major, Robert, and myself. And Major, from your perspective, I want you to tell everybody what happened. What happened when they started talking?
When the officers started talking?
Yeah, we were in downtown LA.
So we were downtown LA, and we went to the headquarters of the police department. And as soon as it really got going, there's news cameras all over the place, photographers and whatnot, probably thousands. The ground started rumbling a little bit, right? So the ground starts to rumble, and we were like, "Is there a herd of elephants running towards us?" Right? Yeah. And so, but we look from a distance, and we hear these chants, and we see like thousands of people.
They have a band and everything.
They have a band. They're all galvanized. And so, long story short, thousands of people show up to this press conference, and they are demanding to speak to the chief and police officers, and they're demanding answers. And Joe had the decision, came up with the idea. Who did?
The commander. Yes. The police commander reached over. Right. He said, all those people are coming. What are we going to do? We can gas them.
And so Joe had the good idea.
I say, look, we used to this. Look, right. We'll take care of this right here.
Joe said, we got this.
Yeah.
And so we rounded ourselves up, 3 kings. That's what we do. Yeah. Highly motivated, fully confident, and we went down to the actual people. Initially, when we got there, we was like, okay, we sourcing it out. So we stand up on top of this little, what was it, like kind of like a banister where the police were standing, right?
Yeah, where the flags.
So imagine thousands of people. They're very hostile. They're very upset, very emotional, and we're coming out there, black gentlemen with suits on, right?
Yeah.
First of many things that they said, it's like, who sent you?
Yeah,
right.
Don't forget, we had to find a megaphone.
What they say, Rob? What they say? Who sent you? No. Who y'all work for? It's always some Uncle Toms that want to come out here who working for the man.
And when he said that, the funny part about it is, Joe was like, "No, go ahead, Rob. You take the microphone first." Because you were smart. Yeah. You knew that they were going to go with
When I say George, you say Floyd. George. That makes everybody be quiet.
So right away, it was really crazy because we had to find a megaphone, and I saw the biggest megaphone. So it was only about this big.
Right.
Quarter inch.
Turned around, we jump up, we start talking. Everybody's looking. And then one brother that had his own initiative, he turns around and he's like, "Who you work for? Who you with?"
Like, they sent y'all down here.
They sent us down because we came through the police area.
Exactly.
And they didn't realize, he didn't realize, because the head, what you guys realized then, the head was with us. He was like,
yeah, for sure.
We really want to hear, brothers, this is exactly what we stand for. You see, we came on the show. You got your Superman on.
Oh, yeah.
Right. But you see, we stay fitted.
Right.
So we're always in suits.
Yo, he ratted that dude out like that guy did Jesus Christ. I don't know this man. Who is that guy? I never seen him before.
He was like, no, tell him to shut up. He told him to shut up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So there it is.
But man, it was so intimidating. The only thing I looked over at Rob and I said, man, how do we get ourselves into this crap?
When we jumped over the gate to go confront
when we were walking down there, you could see the people coming.
It was swelling, and it was coming. They were coming and coming and coming.
It was like ants. It was really like ants.
How are we gonna do this?
Hey, but with God, everything is possible.
Man, you ain't never lying.
Amen. God, everything's possible.
But listen, we about to take another break. When we come back, we're gonna finish what happened whenever whenever we confronted the crowd. Then I want to get the last couple of minutes on with the man who helped me. They put the studio together. Real Talk Radio. We'll be back in a minute. Stay tuned.
Yes, sir.
Hello, this is Chef Ava, superfood mom and healthy food educator. It is my passion and joy to share with you all I have learned as a professional chef over the years. Come visit me in the virtual kitchen as we live stream together. My online live stream class experience is where you'll be able to ask me direct questions and receive answers as I share new recipes and techniques. To register and stay current on what cooking classes I'm offering, visit my bio on Instagram at AVA5TAR and click on my link tree to see the current schedule and how to register. Tap on the Chef's Feed live stream button and sign up for my very next class. That's AVA5TAR on my Instagram page under Linktree. Once again, to register for my live stream online cooking classes you can take from the convenience of your home, visit AVA5TAR on Instagram and click my Linktree. Keep cooking and I'll see you in the kitchen.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Attention Italian food lovers. Angelo's and Vinci's Ristorante in Fullerton, California is open for takeout with wine. Can you believe it? Angelo's and Vinci's Takeout is now able to offer you a nice bottle of wine to enjoy with your meal. Order today and get 1/2 price on our special selection of Pinot Grigio, Chianti, Chardonnay, Cabernet Sauvignon, and Merlot. Mamma mia! Order today at Angelo's and Vinci's from our complete award-winning menu and get some great wine for 1/2 price. We hope you're healthy and safe. We want to keep you well fed. Wapo's To Go Kitchen is open from 3 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day, or you can order through DoorDash. Pizza dough, bread, sauces still being made fresh every day. Angelo's and Vinci's named Best Italian Restaurant on the Orange County Hot List. Call 714-879-4022. Angelo's and Vinci's, 550 North Harbor in Fullerton, California. Call 714-879-4022. That's 714-879-4022.
Man, I'm really loving the music. I'm really loving this show. Real Talk Radio, Joe Collins for Congress, 43rd District in California.
Yes, sir.
Sitting here with the three kings, myself, Joe Collins, Robert Foster, Major Williams. So I wanted to hop right back into to the rally because I don't think a lot of people know that you can stand, and I think Senator Tim Scott said this already. You can stand with the police department, but also stand with the people at the same time.
Absolutely.
Right, and not even bring political party preference into this.
Right.
Absolutely.
So I want to tell you guys this. I feel like I'm a Republican.
Mm-hmm.
Right. And I feel like my political party preference is my business.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because God gives everybody the ability to make their own choice.
Sure.
So if I meet somebody, and this is where I've been able to be very successful when meeting people. And they say, "Are you a Republican?" I say, "Yes, absolutely." Well, I'm a Democrat and I don't want to hear what you have to say. And I'm like, you know what? Your political party preference is your choice.
Right.
God gives you the ability to make your choice.
Right.
So if I have to force my choice on you, that's just like saying I'm being disrespectful to God because I'm not respecting the opinion that God gave you to make.
Right.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
deep.
So we
true,
stand with the police department. We also stand with the people because we understand in order to get things done that we have to be able to work with both sides.
Absolutely.
Just
That's
like,
true.
you know,
True.
and a lot of people don't understand, like, I don't know. You're Republican, obviously,
Yes,
right? And Major, you are as well, right?
Yes, sir.
And so we're in Los Angeles, California, the most liberal state in the entire country. We are unicorns in Los Angeles. And I say that candidly because we are one of the few Republicans that are out here trying to work with the Democrats and liberals and people who identify with the Democrat Party in order to get things done. And we've been very successful with it. You know what I'm saying? But we take a lot of heat and a lot of backlash from conservatives across the country who have never been in South Central LA, who have never had to respond to things that other people in the Republican Party says.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So what are you guys' thoughts on that?
Well, first of all, I think it's a great opportunity to have a challenge. Anytime you're trying to accomplish something great, you're gonna have to go through certain things. And so for me, it's I kind of lean into it, you know, so I wear it on my shoulders in regards to what I represent. Just like you said, it is a choice, but it doesn't take away my empathy to want to work with all people and to want to collaborate with others. And it's okay for me to have 100% total support of our police department, but also be for the actual community. They want to see results.
Exactly.
You know, I kind of like to look for solutions. You know, so that's just how I've been raised, and that's just how I am even currently today.
Good. Hey, go ahead and give them your website address, because we're about to deep six you off my ship. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're in an aircraft carrier right here. Absolutely. We're about to have a man overboard drill. So go give them your website and get off my boat, man.
Yes. So listen, newgovernorofcalifornia.com is the website where you can go and get some information, and also follow me. You can follow me on Instagram and Twitter at Major Candidate. And Joe Collins, thank you so much. And Robert Falls has been great.
Let me tell you one thing he forgot to do. Donate to this man. He is running for governor. He is about to get rid of Gavin Newsom in 2022. He needs money. He needs support. Donate. He needs to stop. Hey, don't be scared to ask people. Hey, he needs money. He needs money. All right, get off my ship. Come on, Robert.
All right, guys. Love y'all.
Mine is easy. You can look up The Real Robert Foster on Instagram. Make sure you follow that. I'll follow you back. We'll have great conversation. But you know what? It's Collins 43. If you do it mathematically, it makes sense. 43 is God's number. So you got to choose the right thing that God wants you to do. It's not about party. It's about person and preference.
Are you comfortable being a Republican in LA?
What?
Are you comfortable being a Republican in LA?
I was.
All right, get off my ship.
I'm going.
Hey, I got a special guest. The last minute special guest. I got one guy who helped me put my whole studio together, the Podfather, Keith Goodnews from the Giants Den. What's up, Keith?
Hey, man, I appreciate it, man. I'm happy to do this. I had a good time. Shout out to Mike, too, on the other side, making this happen from CRN. Mike is the man. So thank y'all so much, man. It's been a pleasure. And I look forward to continue doing this, man. We're about to make Joe famous.
All right, for sure, man. I appreciate you. Help me out with the studio. Visit Giants Den. Give them your information.
Yeah, actually, man, follow the Goodnews Radio station, man, on all platforms, and check out what we got there, man. We got a whole lot of stuff going on.
Yo, Keith he's an entire genius and a half. I appreciate you guys joining me, Joe Collins for Congress, CA 43 on the Real Talk Radio. Join us next week at 6 p.m. Same station. We're gonna repost. Follow me on social media, Collins for Congress 43. Stay blessed.